Friends, such a choice has been made, a hand reaching out from the divine. This is a new love and work. Look, a new beginning. Something like this has come out here. Hear the person look in the comfort zone, in the comfort zone. Seems like someone who is sitting and thinking about himself here, for now, in the comfort zone, and where there is money, there is a high probability that he has made the choice. There is no love here. Only money and work, friends. There is a career. There is a status. People, there are usually choices related to money. Think about these. So is there a possibility of a person? Of course. There is always a spouse, a partner, a mother, but it is not only this. In the third situation, the common work, the common living space, there is a status. The hand world says, I care a lot. We are in the comfort zone. I am very comfortable, and I am very good, he says, friends, and here too, he either really shows himself in a victim mentality, he may feel like this, or he shows you like this, I mean, I am nothing, I can't move, I can't fulfill your wishes. He might have said something like that, my friends. Here the person looks as if his hands, arms are tied. His eyes also appear to be closed, but in fact his hands and arms are not tied. These knots are loose and can come off if he wants. So the swords here are mind games. The person does it to himself. Maybe he manipulates himself, and he manipulates himself without realizing it. He might be experiencing a situation where he is psychologically not ready, or he cares about the world too much. I can't do it. How am I going to do it? He says. Logic works and makes him believe it both to himself and maybe to you. Yes, there is a court card here, my friends. Look, when this choice is made. Look, when there is such a beautiful love. Such a beautiful, passionate love is going towards completion. There is a person in our mind who shows himself limited and turns his face to the comfort zone and sits there. And you have surrendered yourself to divine justice after this choice. So there is nothing to do. He made his choice. What do I can do? What can I do? Look, you have also restricted yourself because the other party has made a choice. In other words, they have made a choice. He has made a choice for me. He does not struggle at all. He feels restricted, but I do not believe he is restricted. You are also judging yourself, this person's situation, and as you think more and more, it was slowly becoming clearer. You say a second possibility actually. This is not like this. He can do it if he wants, but the person came before you saying I can't do it. I can't do it. He showed himself like this. You may have also referred him to divine justice. Look here. The Sun card also came out. The Sun card is a very positive card. I am saying this because it comes next to the Court card actually. It is someone who really has the potential to take things well and improve this. See, as we think, maybe the person in our mind also looks in time. I have to say that too, as we think you already believed in this situation, maybe in time, maybe you believed in it at first, but over time you started to think that this would not be like this. Enlightened, which you told him you could do it if you wanted, but you don't want to do it anyway. That's it. Maybe you have such an opportunity. I could have done this. I could have done that. You didn't do anything. You may have said something like that, and the person here look is enlightened. You were enlightened too. You were very resentful and you really referred it to divine justice here. It also seemed like you restricted yourself because it was limited. Oh well. Then okay, I will also retreat. I see it like this because he went to the comfort zone. Look, where he went to the comfort zone, there is a common work. Common living area, at least one person can be more. From the Sum trio there is a common work, common living area. Who cares about the third party? There may be a third person in the world, there may be third parties. If there is a third person in his life, if not his spouse, his partner, then his mother, father, siblings or family. He sees as, look, this is the shape of a roof. We grew up under the same roof or in the same neighborhood. We grew up in the same neighborhood, or we are children of the same house. We are a family. We are a relative, he said, and chose a place with a common business, common living space, and pulled himself to this side. He says we are in the comfort zone. The people there were very happy with the choice he made. They had such a celebration. He was very happy. I mean, he made a choice and he chose us. Look, he chose us now. The person there is 3 people. Everyone who is under the influence of people, who does not want to spoil the business bond, common business, common living space with 3 people. I am such a tied person. I cannot do anything like this actually. He can lie and deceive, but like this he actually showed here. I will open the cards more. But it seems to me that the card next to the sword shape is the court and the sun, so there is a world card here, with this love. It will be tested with this love. There is a person in your mind who is continuing the opening. I can clarify this. I am saying because the sun card came out, it is not someone whose hands are tied. In fact, he can do it if he wants. He can do it if he wants. The world card is a beautiful, clean love. Love is here, friends, right in the center. Love came out. Passion came out. There is an energy of completion, showing himself limited while going towards completion, withdrawing into the comfort zone, choosing the common business partner area and making people happy. There is a person in our mind who is happy if he wants. I am saying because the sun card came out, this situation can be corrected, yes, by adhering to the energy of the reading. Tarot gives very good information. Tarot heals, friends. You can solve even the things you do not know by watching these, even if you love or are in love. You will also take your mind aside so that you do not suffer again, for that tarot heals now. I do not know how long you will watch it and get better, but I loved tarot very much. I chose a card on the Lover's card. Yes, look, it has passed to logic, it has passed to logic, it has passed to logic. For work, for money, for it has made a choice for this love, for the comfort zone left behind, cut like a sword and through it. All of a sudden, look at it, all of a sudden it may have been done. Third parties have confused the relationship, but everyone has a brain and a heart, right, friends? I mean, it's not always right to pass the ball to someone else. The person is very selfish, a person who walks with a lot of logic. Okay, nice, you loved him too, but there is a person in your mind who takes both love and mind with him. Yes, here, let's see, hang the wand, let's see what it tells us. Hang the wand, the card that comes on it. Look, famous people could be a threesome relationship. Look what is reflected here, our friends who are living a threesome relationship in the energy. It could be 3 people too, so this love, this affection could have been singled out by famous people. Maybe the person in your mind has a spouse or a partner in their life. None of them are famous people, definitely exist, and there is a wound in The heart here, this pain hurts you, but it hurt him too on this love. Yes, a little bit, he stepped on it. I don't want to upset you, it's too soft, I can't speak either. What I see is what it is I am talking. But this pain, it left pain in him too. So this separation, it left great pain in him too. Understand that he was not upset. He was upset because such a passionate, beautiful love is not always experienced. Because of third parties cheating and being cheated on, the wound received in the floor, the person himself is also injured. He hurt you, but he is also upset, sad, and I am saying because the wand has risen above the original. Let's see how the opening will continue, how long he can endure this pain. Maybe he will make a new start. Maybe he is making a policy with the King of Swords here. He is playing to 3 people. If he cut and threw it away suddenly, maybe he protected you too, or he was really scared, but he also shows it as limited. On the other hand, we will see, we will read everything, friends. It could be a threesome situation. So you said make a choice. The person has also made his choice in the direction of his comfort zone. If he has a spouse or partner in his life, he has done there, or he did what his family said. He acted as his mother, father, siblings said. Yes, friends, I am choosing a card on the World card, Death. The Death card is the end. Sometimes it is the new beginning. I am saying because it comes on the World card, the person you believe will take a step towards completion did the opposite. Chose 3 people or looked into the mouths of 3 people and finished when now finished, but he is also suffering here. Look here, he is also suffering a lot. Let's see how this opening will proceed. There is a person in our mind who has signed the end himself. Let me tell you that I drink plenty of water so that my voice comes deep. Yes. I am choosing a card on the section 3 again. Third parties. Look, one sword is hanging above. He has hidden one of the swords. He is very sad. It has darkened. He may be experiencing temporary depression. He is very unhappy, but where is he unhappy? In the common living area. It means that there are events here that upset him. Next to the people in the common business, in the common living area here, there is also a family picture in a small picture, or his family. There are people who he sees like no matter who is with me. He says you are always on my mind. I am there, but you are always on my mind. My heart is also you, but here it has turned yellow and faded, sad. Yes, let the king choose a snow. Look at the card that came on the comfort zone. The lover's card was the choice. Oh my friends, leaving love behind and turning to logic and focusing on work, money and comfort. There is a person in our mind in the comfort zone. He has great regrets. He experiences insomnia at night. He feels remorse, very anxious, very troubled, fear, anxiety, worry, whatever you look for. There is the person in our mind like this. How strong? Look, no matter how strong he shows himself, don't be fooled. He has many regrets, and he lives this in this comfort zone here. Swords. Full of swords. 4. These are not good cards at all. It is depression, friends. Look, depression, cannot sleep here too. He cannot sleep. It has turned yellow. The person may have psychological problems. There is something he regrets here, but this comfort zone and common business, common living area, that is where he made a choice. This living, friends. Yes, I choose a card on the 3 of Hearts. Yes, look, I went to them. I went to the 6 of Hearts. Deepos lem. I mean, there is a very deep longing. She misses a lot. She is not happy next to famous people. Look, she is not happy and she misses you. Her mind, heart is left with you. Maybe she prays only when she thinks of you. She finds peace in her mind. You are really someone else next to her in her mind. You look. O's lem card also appeared right next to her, and also appeared next to famous people. These regrets, this longing card always has a place where she makes choices, comfort zone and in common job, common living area. Here the person lives these things like this, that if I suddenly go and stand in front of her, can I forgive myself? It ended because of me. I cut and threw, I switched to logic, I drew my sword like this, I went, I left her wounded like this. She was the person I fell in love with, she was the person I loved, I miss her so much I can't stand it. She says, friends, look, there is pain, and Oslem has all these feelings she has experienced. Next to people, these cards open in your presence, special chosen, not cards. Look, third parties just chose us, jumped up and down, they were happy like that glare, they walked around, but don't be fooled. I mean love, real love is not thrown away so easily. It cuts the knife, it cuts like you cut bread with a knife, but in fact there is no such thing as it that easy to throw it out of your heart. If you have entered that heart, you can't get out so easily. He may suddenly come across you, he may be seeing you from afar in the same neighborhood, same scent, same business environment. Wherever he sees you, friends are also stalking you from afar. This person is secretly watching from afar. Where are you going? What are you doing? He may also be hearing from you, from a person you know in common, your business neighborhood. Every so who wants to come somewhere is thinking longingly right now. There is a person in your mind who wants to come and come across you. He will bring him in the event his regrets and remorse and longing. Here are these feelings. He could not be happy around third parties. He realized that the choice he made was not right, sad, unhappy, lonely. He has also suffered. What did I tell you? He has also suffered in this passionate and beautiful love. He went to logic and cut it with his sword, and this pain hurt him too, but that's where the comfort zone lies. He gets up and gets sad. Yes, he suffers. He has insomnia at night and misses a lot. Look, it all came out. Let's see how we will continue the opening. Generally, if I ask, sometimes they say, why is this title called Third Parties? My friends, third parties, I mean whatever you are watching, for whoever you are watching is the person next to and near him. Know that everyone is watching, even if they are married, they are watching, even if they are single. I don't know, everyone is watching. I mean, I am choosing a card on the court card, my friends. Yes, he expected something from you. He wanted you to understand him. He expected you when there was no news from you. He waited for a long time with his back turned. I am saying because he is wearing red. The person is very passionate. The sticks already tell passion, love. He turned his back like this. He went and the court card came to him. I am saying you have really referred this person of yours who turned his back and left to divine justice, and he is burning. They're burning with your love. There is a person in your mind who is really burning with love, suffering because yes, I will choose a card over the Eight of Wands. Yes, the Queen of Hearts came out. Look, she did it to you from the very beginning. I told you my hands and arms are tied. I can't do anything. I can't do you. I can't do your wishes. If there is your spouse or partner, none of them. I don't know your mother, father, siblings, business. What excuse did he use? Let me put it like that. Here there is clinging to excuses. This wrapped excuse like this. The ropes are wrapped like this. It seems like it's not friends. It's not limited. You this. What did I tell you when you first opened? You thought it wasn't like this because the court and the sun card came out next to you. He already understood. Either he cut me off. The reason is three people or three people's business, money, whatever. That's why he was late. You got very upset, and when he did that you also withdrew into your shell and you also limited yourself. You know, I don't look at love in a row like this. My head is like this. Bim, let me come to my senses. I'm not good, you know. Because your heart has opened a huge wound and made you cry, but it's also sad. Look, it's also sad. Right in the center, the cards that open also tell the character of the person. Tarot tells the character very well and tells a little bit about the near future friends. There used to be tarot. Oh, there are also some very beautiful tarot-like cards. Especially Rumi and others. I also have a few. I really want to say this, it has upset you. You've been depressed for a long time. You've been standing in a row like this, your hands and arms tied. Like this. I don't know, distract yourself a little. I mean, get some air, I don't know, take a breath. Don't be sad like this. If something belongs to you, no matter what it happens, it comes back. If not, it doesn't. Whoever intervenes, did time enter? Did people enter? Did money enter? Be sure. No matter what happens here, if something belongs to you, it will come back and find you. Believe me, you've let it flow, you've withdrawn from your own shell. Okay. Choice, do it and go. Yes, it's true, let him go. Whatever he is, you have already referred him to divine justice, but don't be too sad. But you are very sad. Let me say this too, you are very sad. Your heart hurts, your heart is broken. He is aware of this and he says regret push, and I finished a woman who loved him for third parties. He is experiencing this regret. I will choose a card on the Sun card. The Power card came out now. Friends, power. Now the first possibility is that he has chosen power and has stayed on this side under the influence of a person who exerts power on him. He may have a spouse in his life, or well, with the property issue like in Turkish movies, you know, he may have a mother and father who says if you don't do what we say, we won't give you this, or that we won't give you these opportunities. His friends manipulated him like this. He used his world, his environment, his family this very nicely under the influence of a person who exerted a beautiful power on him. These may have happened and may have caused this separation, but he also has a brain and a heart. How much can he endure? I mean, they wanted like that suddenly. Okay, like a workplace. Close and go. It's not like that. Heart, it doesn't close like that, it doesn't open like that. The heart doesn't like everyone. Now I'm going to say a second possibility here, especially the person's masculine energy. That is, such masculine energy can gather its power, and I'm saying it because it comes on the Sun card. It can take action in an instant. I have this power and this strength. All of a sudden so much pain was lived in vain. I'm very sorry. I'm very regretful, because Kilik Uzlu is the regret card here. He's also regretful. Look. Sleepless nights where he made a choice, he couldn't find what he expected, he didn't know what he chose. Oh my friends, he's devastated there too. He has troubles. On the other hand, he misses you and says, this hurts me too. It didn't just hurt you, I'm suffering too. I'm going to fix this situation. I expected it from you. I didn't empathize, but I waited and waited a lot. There's no sound from you either. There's no news from you either. When there's no news from you, my friends, you're so upset like this. You've withdrawn from your corner. You're not doing anything for me anyway. He's gone. He won't come, you say, and you say him. He is very sure that you love him because he is stockpiling you from afar. He sees as if friends are passing by your close circle, or he is showing it on purpose so that you do not forget him. He may be doing something like this. Look, anyway, I will do this reading. You get aroused. Suddenly the masculine energy will rise since the Sun card and the Power card overlap. A power, a force, you know. A person in our mind who will come with such a power and strength and want to improve this situation appears with the power card that comes on him. The person pulls himself together, but there is a person who looks at the mouths of 3 people too much here. So he is not limited. If he wants, he can do it because he has the power and strength. Maybe he does not because he showed himself limited, or there was a third person in his life, a spouse, a partner, children. I don't know, one of them will show himself like this, but later, yes, he will miss him a lot. He will regret a lot. Come regret, remorse and longing. Here there is suffering, but here too there is a person in our mind who caused this separation by going to logic and causing so much pain. So he has actually understood that the decision he made was not right. Now Killik is on the king. I will choose AK. Let's see what happens and not leave it too open-ended. Yes, the devil card came out. Now the devil card here can tell you about the world as well as the work is very attracted to you physically. Some of you may have really experienced something under the same roof, or you may not have. But it is attracted as, and this person does not want to lose you and is very jealous. Friends, there is a great jealousy. There have been lies and deceit, but he also lied. I am saying this because the King of Swords came upon him. He also lied a little. My hands are tied. I can't do anything, he said. But here I am saying this because the devil card really came out. This person says you have followed the devil a little bit. Some of you now. The devil card, sword trio, also death. Now I want to tell like this. Maybe some if you are married or not, look at them. If you are under the same roof, or sometimes they meet and see each other as a pen cell, feel something. If you have experienced it, if you have felt it, a third person learns this situation, or you learn that you have been cheated on and now you see the ending. There is an ending incident. You have come face to face with the ending incident. You may have left you behind for this reason. Meaning, a threesome relationship is more heavy here. I want him too, but he is very jealous of you too. He does not give up on you either. Friends, he has gone that way, but he cannot leave that place either. So, now, look where it has gone. If you are married, you have learned that you have been cheated on, okay? If you are not, for example, the person came to you, but he also has a wife in his life. He told you a lie like I left him behind, I never see him, and it could be a person who goes both ways, friends. Well, in another possibility, the person says, I am very jealous of you. I do not want you to experience what you experienced with me. Physically. You are with someone else. There is a person in our mind who does not want you to live. He has made a choice and left and regretted it. He misses it. He also experiences a great attraction physically, but he has a lot of regrets. He is also upset. Let there be no end in his life. If it is a three-way relationship, let it be on that side. Let it be on this side. There are areas he does not want to lose. There is also a financial situation. His comfort zone also seems very solid. I don't know, he would have a house, not one. He would have 2 houses. He would have a job. He would have money. He would have income. He could have a job with a certain order. He did not want to lose these, friends. Such a situation arose. The sword trio is here, like this. They are looking into our eyes, friends. There is also a lot of passion. There is also Oslem. Who is now? How is the harmonization? Send it to the universe. Do not pull it on yourself in any way. Friends, evaluate the messages you will receive from inside. in the comments, for the sake of the balance of giving and receiving. I kindly ask you to make comments. If you liked my videos, please press the like button. I would be very happy if you subscribed. Until the next expansion, goodbye. Take care of yourself, friends.